part is complete. So now only we have to solve some question.
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking you to solve some question. Yes, this is the question I have shared.
I can't see your screen.
Can you see the question now?
Yeah, I can see.
Yes, so I have solved the question number 2 in the previous class. Uh, please try to solve the first question,
Okay,
because now
I'll do.
after this there will be a question of opening balance, when there will be opening balance given in the question, and along with that the transaction will be given. So we have to solve the question with opening balance and the transaction. I will solve that kind of question first. So please try this. After that we will discuss those type of question.
Okay.
Please do it.
So I had told you like I had a test, right?
Yes.
I got 8.5 or 10.
8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
messed up the bank part. Like it was I had to create a cash and bank trial balance, but I kind of messed up the bank.
Okay, which topic the test is related to?
Trial balance. Like they'll give you a journal. I mean, sorry, they'll give you a ledger, and I have to directly make a trial balance.
That's very good. If you got 8.5, actually, we have not discussed the trial balance part, but if you've got 8.5 out of 10, that is good. Okay, so please solve this one.
I should do it as homework or
No, right now, because it is important that you solve at least one question of journal
oh,
and leisure,
okay.
because I have to discuss some other questions also. You can see the question number 7 and 8.
Yeah, I can.
Have you done questions like this?
I didn't start the textbook questions.
Okay. Actually, this question I'm going to solve. But before that, at least you have to solve one question so that you understand the any confusion, any doubt if you have in the basic question, then it will be cleared, and then we will solve this one.
Okay.
So please solve the first one.
Sir, I forgot to write April 1st, the first transaction. So is it okay if if I write it like after the first?
Okay, no issue. But actually, this mistake happens when we start reading question from here. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
this
didn't see.
mistakes happens uh, in this situation. So always start from the beginning and read up to the end, because there may be some information which is written in the first line or the last line which will be missed if you only focus in this part. So yes, you can solve the first one after the April 3rd transaction. Journal entry is complete now. You can leave the narration part. You don't need narration uh, right now in the class because it will take time. So leave the narration part if you are doing and pass the journal entry.
I already did the journal.
Okay, you have completed it. Before doing ledger, can you tell me all the journal entries? Because if there is any mistake in journal, it will
Yeah, yeah.
impact your ledger also. So
Um,
yes,
should I say?
yes,
The first one it's cash account to capital account is 50,000.
very good.
Then April 3rd it's purchase account to Rita account.
Next,
April 4th it's Rita account to cash account.
that's Rita debit to cash. Okay, yes, that's correct.
1 minute.
What happened?
Then April 6th it's Rohit account to sales account.
Good.
Uh, April 8th cash account to Rohit account. Uh, then next purchase account to Rita account.
Good.
Um, after after uh after that Rita account to cash account. Then Rohit account to sales account.
Okay.
And last it's cash account to Rohit account.
This is the very basic portion. If you can see, there are not many accounts. It is simply Rita and Rohit. We are doing all the transaction with Rita and Rohit. We are purchasing goods from Rita. We are selling goods to Rohit. And there is cash payment or receipt from these two. And there is one introduction of capital. So I think this is very easy one. Now you can prepare the ledger.
What? Yeah, okay.
I'm saying now you can prepare the ledger.
For a ledger, which ledger should I make?
All the ledgers,
So cash, Rita, and Rohit.
purchase and sale,
Okay, what about capital?
cash, actually, whatever account that comes in the journal will be open in the ledger. So,
Yeah.
cash, then capital, purchase, Rita, then sales, Rohit. Yes, these are the projections. Whenever there is a, like it is written, prepare the necessary ledgers or write the transaction in respective ledger accounts. It means you have to open all the accounts. Okay. If it is clearly mentioned that yes, you have to open only cash account or Rita account or Rohit account, then you can open only these accounts. But if it is written otherwise, like you have to open all the necessary accounts, then it means you have to open all the account which comes in the journal.
Okay. So for the capital account ledger, I have to write so April 1st by cash account 50,000. Then after that, I don't need to write by BD.
After completing the ledger, you have to calculate total and then calculate balance. The balance is written
No,
as to or by balance CD, not BD.
no, I mean for capital account, there is only one transaction that's there, 50,000. So I
Yes.
don't need to do that, right?
No, you have to do this because this 50,000 is on the debit side. Yes. Sorry, on the credit side.
Yeah,
And the balance will be on the debit side.
no, I understand.
Let me show you. When we prepare a ledger, I'm not preparing the whole format. I'm
I
just
can't, I can't see.
opening a T shape. Just one. This is the T shape account. Actually, debit and credit. So uh, the first transaction is cash account debit to capital. So it will be by cash account here, 50,000. So you are saying that if we calculate total and balance, all the amount will be same. So we don't have to do this. Yes.
No, I'm saying like I don't need to find balance.
No, you need to find it. To balance CD, you have to write it 50,000. Yes, it is like will be the same amount because there is no amount on the debit side. So yes, it will be same, but you need to write it.
Okay.
Okay, because this balance after this, because if you have prepared the trial balance, you know that this balance will be carry forwarded here as by balance BD.
So I don't need to find like May 1st. April, May, yeah, May 1st.
And when we prepare trial balance, we write capital and the amount that is 50,000 will be written on the credit side. So that's why it is needed.
I don't need to write May 1st
May 1st
on the debit side.
on the debit side, May
No, no,
1st.
no, no, on
No,
the credit
no,
side.
no. Date you were saying you have to write date
Yeah, by balance BT.
April 30 and then May 1st. Yes, you have to write. Actually, why miss this? The format is saying that you have to calculate total, you have to calculate the balance, and then we have to transfer the balance to the next period in the opposite side. Okay, so this is the simple theory. Now, is there any specific reason so that we can change it? No. In this portion, in capital account, there is no specific reason. Just because on the debit side there is no amount and the amount of balance is same as the credit side amount, it doesn't mean that we will not write the date or any balance or amount of that. Okay, we have to write everything. We have to follow the form.
So can you explain why we are writing May 1st?
Why we are writing May 1st? Yes. Okay. Actually, it is on the monthly basis. So after closing, think about it. Let's say you have a furniture. I'm giving you another example. So if you have furniture and the account closes on April 30th, okay? So on April 30th, if you have the balance of 30,000 in furniture account, then this balance will be repeated on May 1st, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Or you are saying that this 30,000 at the end of April will be removed from the business.
So if there's a change in the capital, that will affect the amount of capital in May 1st?
Now, here we are writing May 1st by balance BD. Let's say in May, there is an additional capital introduced. So by cash account, 30,000. And there is one drawing also, two drawing, 10,000. So there will be change. 50,000 plus 30,000, 80,000 minus 10,000, 70,000 will be the balance. Yes.
Yeah.
Now think about it. If you don't write this, the opening balance, then what will happen? Your balance will be 30,000 minus 10,000, that is 20,000. Yes.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
Yeah.
The 20,000 is correct, do you think?
I mean, opening capital would be 50,000.
Yes, opening capital is 50,000, but in the previous, like when we are solving this, you were saying that we don't have to write this May 1st to balance BD. Yes.
No, I'm not saying that. Like I'm saying, yeah, like it's for example, this example itself. So if the money for capital account is getting reduced or being added up, that will affect the amount of money, amount of capital, like for the next month.
In the next month, the
Yeah.
previous month amount was 50,000. If there is any change, then it will be adjusted in May. So May balance will change. The balance at the end of May will be different.
So like same example. So if April 30th, it's 50,000. So let's say that 30,000 was like 30,000 was subtracted from that. So from on May 1st, it'll be 20,000.
20,000.
No, I'm taking this example.
So in this example, the opening balance of capital is 50,000.
Yeah.
And you have introduced 30,000 more. You have
Oh, okay.
invested 30,000 more. So it will be 80,000.
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was minus.
Minus will be on the opposite side. This
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
So 80,000 minus 10,000, it should be 70,000.
So for May 1st, it'll be 70,000.
It will be on May 31st.
End of the month?
Yes, because just assume this. Let me open a proper account. Then you'll understand. Just for okay, here it is. Okay. So in the first, it is April 1st. Yes. By
Yeah.
balance BD 50,000. So the balance is 50,000. This will go here on May 1st. Yes. By balance BD. Actually, the first transaction is not balance BD. It is cash.
Yeah.
So the same will be on May 1st. Yes. Is
Yeah.
this clear to you up to this
Yeah.
point? Okay. Now, let's say on May 15th, there is additional capital, 30,000. Now, all these transactions is taking place in May. And there is May 20 transaction to cash, it is drawing 10,000. Okay. Now we have written all the transaction done in the month of May. So when the balance will be calculated, you tell me when the balance will be calculated here. Total, we will write 80,000. 80,000 minus 10,000, that is 70,000. Now this balance is calculated generally at the end of certain period. So we are preparing May month. So it will be May 31st to balance CD 70,000. And this will again will be written on June 1st by balance BD 70,000. Tell me, is this clear to you? The date
Yeah.
problem you were saying. So you were saying that we should write 70,000 on May 1st. No, we cannot write because there are certain transactions which happen in the month of May on 15th May and 20th May. So the balance 70,000 will be calculated at the end of the month. So it is May 31st.
Like I understood this, but what I meant was like same month, like April itself, there's another transaction made.
In April.
Yeah, like see, for example, April 1st, it was like by cash account 50,000. That's the opening price. So in between that, let's just say like by cash account on April 15th, 30,000.
Okay. Okay. Means you are saying that this additional capital that is
Yeah,
invested in May is happening in April.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Then
same thing. Uh, so that will affect the May 1st, right?
yes, obviously, because if you write any transaction here, 30,000 will be written here. So total will be 80,000.
Mm.
And here also 80,000. So balance will be 80,000 also. It will be affected. Yes.
But why is there a balance there? Because it's already equal.
Actually, yes, it is equal. But in 1 month, if you're calculating the balance, it will automatically become the balance of next month. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So that is why it is the closing balance of April and it is opening balance of May. Both will be same.
Okay.
Okay. You are confused, I think. You are not getting the point. Let me explain it to you in other way. Leave the capital part. Think about you have a business. Okay. Leave the business also. Take the real life. That is okay. Can you tell me? This is the month of June. Okay. You can take any amount. You don't have to say the exact value. I'm just asking you for reference so that it will be clear. Every month you get some money from your parents. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say any value you can tell me. Whatever you see is correct. So you have received in May also or June also. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the amount? Not exact. You can tell me any amount.
Uh, a random amount?
Yes.
10,000.
10,000. Random doesn't mean unrealistic.
Th- I don't get money like monthly.
Okay, let's take 1,000 rupees. Okay,
Okay.
actually, it to be realistic, it should be like that will meet your monthly expenses. Okay, the students go to school. There are certain expenses on like food or drink, like something this type of cold drinks. the food items that they purchase. So I'm just taking a value which will meet these expenses. So let's say you receive 1,000 in every month. Okay. So in June, you have received this amount. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in June month, can you tell me there may be different type of expenses? So let's say you have spent 850 850 in June on different date. Whatever the date is, I'm not mentioning the date. So you have spent 850 in June month. Okay.
Okay.
So at the end of June, what is the balance you have left? What will be the balance in your hand at the end of June?
1,000 minus 80,000, 850.
What is the amount?
250.
150.
Sorry, 150. Yeah.
Okay, so the balance is 150. Okay. Now, so it is on 30th June, you can say. Okay. So it is the value on 30th June evening or night you can take. Now, on 1st July morning, what will be the money in your hand, or what will be the money you have on 1st July?
The same amount, 150.
The same amount, because there is no change between the night of 30th June and morning of 1st July. So that's why the amount will be 150. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this value is, you can say, the closing balance of June. Yes.
Yeah.
We have calculated this, and this is the opening balance of July. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't write any one, because you have to calculate this one at the end of every month, you have to calculate the balance, that how much you have. Now, in the beginning of July, if you don't write this, let's say you have received 1,000 again. So now the balance should be 1150. Yes or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you don't write this balance, the opening balance of 150, so in the books, according to your accounts, your balance should be 1,000. Yes,
Yeah.
but the actual balance will be 1150. So your account will not match, because 150 you have balance from the previous period and 1,000 in the current period. So total you have is 1150. But if you're not writing the opening balance, your book will show only 1,000. Yes.
Yeah.
So it will not match.
Hmm.
And if it will not match, then actually it is very confusing when you receive some money and you spend money and you are trying to balance the amount and you're not able to uh, actually match this. So that is very frustrating when the amount is not matched or balanced. So that's why we need to write everything according to rule. It will help you to match your balance. So that's why the closing balance and opening balance both are same, but we have to write the both one. So that's why in April it is 80,000. In May it is also 80,000, but we have to write both the balance. The previous month balance is carry forwarded here. That's why it is equal. It is same. This balance is carry forwarded to the next period. So that's why it is same. And it is also important to write both the. Understood?
Yeah.
Still some question you have?
No.
Okay. Actually, due to this capital part, I am thinking that you're not able to complete all the other ledger accounts. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're not completed the ledger part, then you should complete it before our next class. Okay. So that
Okay.
I can discuss the next portion with you. Because one portion, at least one portion, you should have actually should have solved so that we can easily understand the next part. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, this is the problem we are going to face in the same question. Actually, this is the balance. Now, let me show you the question. The question was this. Now, can you see here? There is different balance given. Cash in hand 300, cash at bank 7,000, bills payable
Yeah.
1,000, Jahir 800, stock 4,000, Govind 2,000, Sharma 1,500, Rahul 900, and capital 9,700. So these are the balance in the beginning of this month of April. Okay.
Yeah.
So it means these are the balance at the end of March also, because previous year closing balance also becomes the opening balance of next year. Yes.
Yeah.
So that is why. So the balance we are discussing right now, it will come in the next question. So that's why actually I was going to discuss these balance type question here, but you have started the question in the previous topic itself. So we have almost discussed the part, but yes, again, while solving this question, I will explain this.
Okay.
Actually, whenever a student asks these things, I can say to you that when we will discuss question number 7, I will explain it to you. But that is not enough. When we say this,